Is democratic socialism compatible with a market economy? Have you ever wondered how a system can blend democracy with socialism while still allowing for market dynamics? The question of whether democratic socialism can coexist with a market economy is quite fascinating. Democratic socialism is a political and economic ideology that seeks to merge democratic principles with socialist values. It aims for a society where both political power and economic resources are controlled democratically. To understand this compatibility, we need to consider what a market economy really means. At its core, democratic socialism challenges traditional capitalist market economies. It opposes private ownership of the means of production, viewing it as a source of inequality. Instead, democratic socialists advocate for what they call economic democracy. This means that enterprises should be owned and controlled by workers or democratic public institutions. However, this does not mean that democratic socialism completely rejects markets. Some democratic socialists support a model known as market socialism. In this model, markets are still used to allocate goods and services, but the means of production are publicly or cooperatively owned. This allows market mechanisms to function while ensuring that economic control is democratic and reduces class-based inequalities. For example, worker cooperatives operate within markets but distribute profits fairly among workers. This aligns economic incentives with democratic values. The coexistence of markets and democratic socialism can also be seen in models that include workplace democracy and fair wage policies. These approaches recognize that markets can provide useful signals but must be embedded in a system that promotes equality and democratic participation. Practically, democratic socialism envisions a market economy where key industries are owned by the state or workers. Worker cooperatives and public enterprises can compete or collaborate within regulated markets. Social policies are designed to ensure access to education, health care, and social security, creating a foundation for economic participation without fear. Transparency and democratic governance play a role in reducing corruption and monopolistic practices. This allows markets to function more fairly and sustainably. From a socialist viewpoint, democratic socialism can be compatible with a market economy. It can create conditions for a market economy that serves the common good rather than just private interests. In essence, democratic socialism envisions a transformed market economy. Markets can exist but are embedded within democratic ownership and control of production. This ensures that economic activity aligns with social and democratic values rather than solely profit motives.